Hey guys, so my name is Stephanie and today I'm going to be doing a cover talk of the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard book by Rick Riordan, and I'm going to be reading the excerpts, sneak peeks of the new book and filming my reaction. So yeah, I have been behind on Rick Riordan book news for a while now, and I did not know the cover had come out already last week and there were sneak peeks already. So I found out Sunday night and I looked at the cover and it looks amazing, honestly. That looks so freaking wicked cool. This book looks like it's going to be amazing, just like every Rick Riordan book, even though the King Chronicles weren't my favorite, but they were still good. I never finished the last book, but I'll be finishing that book soon. But this new book series looks so freaking amazing. I mean, that cover looks like some real shit is gonna go down. I mean, I'm so excited for this new series. You know, after the Heroes of Olympus ended, I was really disappointed and that it was over. And I'm really happy that he's coming out with a new book series, and it's mythology too, but it's Norse mythology now. And I want to see how he's going to do this series, and from what I've heard, it sounds really awesome. And yeah, I mean, I'm just in love with this cover. I mean, it looks so freaking amazing. I love it. I mean, Magnus Chase looks awesome. I mean, there's some spiritual wolf. I don't know what that is. I don't know much about Norse mythology. So yeah, I'll be doing my research since I'll be reading this book when it comes out in October. And I'm so excited. And this cover I'm in love with this cover. It looks amazing. I mean, it looks so pretty too. I mean, the tree in the background, the colors. Magnus Chase with blonde hair, because we all knew who he's related to, so that's gonna be amazing. And yeah, I don't know how many books there's gonna be in this series. I don't remember if he said how many. Some people said that it's gonna be a 5-book series like Percy Jackson and the Heroes of Olympus, but I don't know. I heard that it's gonna be a trilogy, but I might be wrong. I'm hoping it'll be a 5-book series because I need new books to read. I need a new series to obsess over and wait for a whole year. So, yay. Okay, so I have not read the sneak peeks of chapter 1 and chapter 2, so I'll be filming my reaction for that right now. Okay, so here we go. Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, the Sword of Summer. Chapter 1, Good Morning, You're Going to Die. Of course, the witty chapter titles that Rick Riordan is known for. I try to focus. The man and the girl were coming this way. The man's sandy hair grew over his collar. Not like an international style, but like he couldn't be bothered to cut it. His baffled expression reminded me of a substitute teacher's. I know I was hit by a spit wad, but I have no idea where it came from. His dress shoes were totally wrong for a Boston winter. His socks were different shades of brown. His tie looked like it had been tied while he spun around in total darkness. The girl was definitely his daughter. Her hair was just as thick and wavy, though lighter blonde. She was dressed more sensibly in snow boots, jeans, and parka, with an orange t-shirt peeking out of the neckline. Her expression was more determined and angry. She gripped a shift of flyers like they were essays she'd been graded off unfairly. If she was looking for me, I did not want to be found. She was scary. I didn't recognize her or her dad, but something tugged at the back of my skull like a magnet trying to pull out a very old memory. Is that Annabeth and her dad? I don't know. Is it? Is it? I don't know. I'm hoping it is. Oh my god. Father and daughter stopped where the path forked. They looked around as if just now realizing they were standing in the middle of a deserted park and no thank you o'clock in the dead of winter. Unbelievable, said the girl. I want to strangle him. Assuming she meant me, I hunkered down a little more. Her dad sighed. We should probably avoid killing him. He is your uncle. But 2 years? The girl demanded. Dad, how could he not tell us for 2 years? Oh my god, it's Annabeth! I can't explain Randall's actions. I never could, Annabeth. I hang on so much. Oh my god, it's Annabeth! Oh my god, I knew it. I knew it Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so happy right now. It's Annabeth! Oh my god! Oh my god. Holy, holy moly. Oh my god. Thank the gods. Oh my god. I'm fangirling right now. I knew it was going to be her. Okay, anyway, let's go. I inhaled so sharply I was afraid they would hear me. A scab was ripped off my brain, exposing raw memories from when I was 6 years old. Annabeth? No. Which meant the sandy-haired man was Uncle Frederick? I didn't want to fangirl over that. Oh my god. I flashed back to the last family Thanksgiving we shared. Annabeth and me hiding in the library at Uncle Randolph's townhouse, playing with dominoes while the adults yelled at each other downstairs. You're lucky you live with your mama, Annabeth staked another domino on her miniature building. It was amazingly good, with columns in front like a temple. I'm going to run away. I had no doubt she meant it. I was in awe of her confidence. Then Uncle Frederick appeared in the doorway. His face was clenched. His grim expression was at odds with the smiling ranger on his sweater. Annabeth, we're leaving. Annabeth looked at me. Her gray eyes were a little too fierce for a first grader. Be safe, Magnus. With a flick of her finger, she knocked over her domino temple. That was the last time I'd seen her. Afterwards, my mom had been adamant. We're staying away from your uncles, especially Randolph. I won't give him what he wants. Ever. She wouldn't explain what Randolph wanted, or what she and Frederick and Randolph had argued about. You have to trust me, Magnus. Being around them is too dangerous. I trusted my mom. Even after her death, I hadn't had any contact with my relatives. Now suddenly they were looking for me. Randolph lived in town, but as far as I knew, Frederick and Annabeth still lived in Virginia, yet they were here. Yet here they were, passing out flowers with my name and photo on them. Where had they even gotten a photo of me? My head buzzed so badly I missed some of their conversation. To find Magnus, Uncle Frederick was saying. He checked his smartphone. Randolph is at the city shelter in South End. He says no luck. We should try the youth shelter across the park. How did we even know Magnus is alive? Annabeth asked miserably. Missing for 2 years, he could be frozen in a ditch somewhere. Part of me was tempted to jump out of my hiding place and shout, Ta-da! Even though it had been 10 years since I'd seen Annabeth, I didn't like seeing her distressed. But after so long on the streets, I learned that the hard way, you never walk into a situation until you understand what's going on. Randolph is sure, said Uncle Frederick. Magnus is alive. He's somewhere in Boston. If his life is truly in danger... They set off towards Charles Street, their voices carried away by the wind. I was shivering now, but it wasn't from the cold. I wanted to run after Frederick, tackle him and demand what was going on. How did Randolph know I was still in town? Why were they looking for me? How was my life in danger now more than on any other day? But I didn't follow them. I remember the last thing my mom ever told me. I'd been reluctant to use the fire escape, reluctant to leave her, but she gripped my arm and made me look at her. Magnus, run, hide, don't trust anyone. I'll find you. Whatever you do, don't go to Randolph for help. Then, before I made it out the window, the door of her apartment had burst into splinters. 2 pairs of glowing blue eyes had emerged from the darkness. I shook off the memory and watched Uncle Frederick and Annabeth walk away, veering east towards the common. Uncle Randolph, for some reason, he'd contacted Frederick and Annabeth. He'd gotten them to Boston. At this time, Frederick and Annabeth hadn't known that my mom was dead and I was missing. It seemed impossible, but if it were true, why would Randolph tell them about it now? Without confronting him directly, I could think of only one way to get answers. His townhouse was in Back Bay, an east walk from here. According to Frederick, Randolph wasn't home. He was somewhere in the South End looking for me. Since nothing started a day better than a little breaking and entering, I decided to pay his place a visit. And that's it! Oh my god! I'm so happy right now because Annabeth was mentioned. This book sounds gonna be really good. I'm so excited right now. Okay, this is chapter 2. Sneak peek of chapter 2. The Man with the Metal Bra. Another witty chapter title. Still, I figured it would be simple enough to break in, look around and see if I could find answers about what was going on. While I was there, maybe I could grab some stuff to pawn. Sorry if that offends your sense of right and wrongs. Oh wait, No, I'm not. That's sass. I love him already. I don't steal from just anybody. I choose obnoxious jerks who have too much already. If you're driving a new BMW and you park in a handicapped spot with a disabled play card, then yeah, I've got no problem Jimmy in your window and taking some change from your cup holder. If you're coming out of a Barney's with your bag of silk handkerchiefs, so busy talking on your phone and pushing people out of your way that you're not paying attention, I am there for you, ready to pickpocket your wallet. If you can't afford the $5,000 to blow your nose, you can afford to buy me dinner. I am judge, jury, and thief. As far as obnoxious jerks went, I figured I couldn't do better than Uncle Randolph. The door was a simple latch lock without even a deadbolt. Come on, Randolph, at least make it a challenge. 2 minutes later, I was inside. Then I headed upstairs into a mantle of mahogany furniture. Oriental rugs, oil paint sheets, marble tilted floors, and crystal chandeliers. It was just embarrassing who lived like this. The rich live like that. Not me. At age 6, I couldn't appreciate how expensive all this stuff was, but my general impression of the mansion was the same. Dark, oppressive, creepy. It was hard to imagine my mom growing up here. It was easy to understand why she'd become a fan of the great outdoors. As I stood alone in the foyer, my skin crawled. I can't even talk anymore. As I stood alone in the foyer, my skin crawled. Why do I keep saying scrawled? Crawled with invisible beetles. Ew. I climbed to the second floor. The library smelled of lemon polish and leather, just like I remembered. Along one wall was a lit glass case full of Randolph's rusty Viking helmets and cornered axe battles. My mom once told me that Randolph taught history at Harvard before some big disgrace got him fired. She wouldn't go into details, but clearly the guy was still an artifact nut. You're smarter than enter. Oh my god, I keep messing up my words. You're smarter than either of your uncles, Magnus, my mom once told me. With your grades, you could easily get into Harvard. That had been back when she was still alive. I was still in school, and I might have had a future that extended past finding my next meal. In one corner of Randolph's office sat a big slab of rock like a tombstone. The front chiseled and painted with elaborate red swirly designs. In the center was a crude drawing of a startling beast, maybe a lion or a wolf. I shuddered. Let's not think about the woods. And that's it! That's all the sneak peeks I found. And this sounds freaking amazing! I cannot wait for the book to come out. What else can I say that? I'm so excited for this new book. Is the book gonna take after the... I can't talk right now! Is this book gonna take part after the last book of the Heroes of Olympus? Or... yeah? I think so. I think that's when it takes place. But anyways, this book sounds freaking awesome. I'm so excited, and as you could see, I was so happy to hear Annabeth again. You know, I'm hoping they'll be mentioned a little bit at least. Or like, I want Percy. I need more Percy Jackson books. So yeah. And that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it if you made it to the end of the video. And bye. I'm gonna go find something else to fangirl about now.